I think we should start some Full Throttle. We could do a bit tonight, and we'll finish it off next week, I think. But as I said, this game blew my socks off. It was, as I said, the next gen of Scum games. And I found out about this not long ago. They actually said, in order to make this game, they coupled the Scum engine with the engine from Rebel Assault, which was like real-time cinematic motion and that. And they brought in an all-star cast of actors. So moving from the Dig with its crappy voice acting, void of emotion and that, we've actually got some notable names in the voice industry here. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to run Scum on this. I'm actually going to run the remastered version, because I think they did a really, really good job with the remastered version. So, if I get this started up, it's going to take a minute to do, because I'm going to have to resize it to widescreen. And I think I have to get Steam up and running so I can run it. So give me 1 sec. I'm going to have to resize the window and we can get stuck into it. I'm actually looking forward to this because I love this game. What the hell? Critical Steam component is not... Steam Web Helper, a critical Steam component is not responding. The UI will be unusable. What the fuck? I just restarted Steam. What the fuck? Well, look, all I want to do is start up Full Throttle. Ugh. All right. Let me change the All right. Oh, we actually have that up and running. What the fuck? All right, well, let me just change that. Huh. Hey, it fit perfectly. How about that? Don't have to do much about it. All right, so I'm going to let the starting cinematic run on this, and we'll have a bit of a talk once I get control back, once the cinematic's done. But keep an ear out for some notable voices. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this new game. You always say it'd be overwritten? Yep, sure.
Whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah, when I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my
Good
plan.
job out, Dan. How you
my
going?
Vision.
I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die.
You know I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me.
There you go. Great soundtrack too.
Now there goes some boys I can ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
So the usual has stream beat. Stream's been great. We just finished the dig. We're on to Full Throttle now. One of my favorites. Many Years Disease. I don't know. In a rare condition. The animation on this was so great back in 1995. And yes, it looks exactly the same as it did in 95, except lower resolution. But all the animation screens in this were exactly the same. Tim Schafer, I see. I don't know if anyone noticed before too that Mark Hamill was a voice actor. Mark Hamill, Kath Soucie. Yep. Music by the Gone Jackals. That's this track. What was the name? What was the name of the track again? Legacy, I think. Maurice LaMarche as well. Yeah, no, Matthias, I have a feeling that I believe Rip Burger was just making an excuse. I don't know though. There is an incident I think where he's walking around with a cane, so maybe he does have something. Awesome way to get a story going.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah?
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
Relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
Big and long and wide, apparently.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
Oh, he's starting some shit.
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An appealing notion, but improbable. More likely,
Definitely, that
he's
was Maurice
boring
there
to death with
as
some
Nestor.
tale of the glory days.
As he's
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
that's his brain voice.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we have come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent.
He could use the money.
The polecats
They just said
are
they're
not
broke.
goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders' meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Didn't even hear it.
Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It will need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout
He
out
just took
the
off with
route.
his
He
bike.
did.
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here we come.
All right. What a way to open it. Going to lurk, Helldiver friend. No worries, Dan. Have a good one. I'd watch those Comic-Con videos where they have voice actors and characters read from movie scripts. Yes, yes. Oh man, I've seen some of them happening. Those have been great. The other one you mightn't have noticed, as I mentioned, Mark Hamill was in there. He's Adrian Ripburger. He's the sly guy who was talking to Ben just then. I don't know. Did he have that voice before the Joker? Because one of my titles, I was going to actually research and see how long ago Mark Hamill started voicing the Joker as opposed to Adrian Ripburger. And I thought, well, was this his real first villain role or was the Joker? You know? I couldn't remember. So here we are stuck out here. We just get a mouse curse. As you can see, doesn't look like a Scum game, does it? There's no menu saying look, push or anything. But what you do get... You're stuck in the bin. They went and dumped you in the trash. You can now actually hover over things. You click it, and you get a nice little thing where you can say, grab it, or use it, lick it, I guess. Look at it. Kick it. So, go over the trash can.
Take that. Warning, do not play in or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances. I've woken up in worse.
Alright. Yeah, there's some nice, interesting
They're
little
empty.
things here. So, they were talking about making it look like an accident, but they left him pretty much stuck here. Oddly enough.
Empty boxes. He really should flatten these so they can be recycled.
Hey, my bike.
Some joker took my keys. I don't like that.
How did they manage to get the bike back and everything? I thought they took off with it. There's also Senator Stampingston in Metalocalypse. I've never heard of that.
The kickstand.
The kickstand. There's a... try and use the door. You're probably fine.
Open up.
Well, let's do what it said. Kickstand. Kick it. There we go.
I, fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
dear. Alright. Let's have a look. Let's have a look around here.
The monitor doesn't have any controls. This your pit bull?
Nah, that's my baby picture.
The
Wow.
monitor doesn't have any controls.
Yeah, the signal was piped in from Kickstand National Headquarters.
Kickstand National Headquarters. Register.
It's empty, don't get any ideas.
Ah, booze.
Play the piano.
Yeah, right. Play.
It's a play piano.
I
Badger.
think that's a badger.
Why?
Cause if that were a dead polecat, I'd have to trash the place.
Oh, really? I hadn't heard that before.
Those might look good mounted on my handlebars. Nah. What's this?
It's a big blobby gray shape. I was taking an art class.
That's one big fish.
Yep.
Got a feeling this guy knows more than he's letting on.
The monitor doesn't have any controls.
Alright, let's have a talk to him.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen.
Swim show
So
about
what'll
death
it be,
metal
Mac?
band called Death Clock.
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it?
You're really gonna
What do you have?
push me there.
I want to know who knocked me out.
Maybe you just passed out. You should learn to handle your liquor. You want something?
I'm looking for my keys.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You gonna order something?
No.
Well, let's rough this guy up.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
The bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Ambush.
Nothing. Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving.
Seems like a very complicated thing, or complicated thing to do for some just regular old bikers. Let's go.
When I'm on the road, I'm indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
I almost forgot about this guy.
Hey, ain't you the #1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the rock wheelers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
Really?
That does it.
Let's go.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down!
Yeah, like that. Well, let's That's not a thing you want to happen when you're doing a wheelie.
I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Oh.
Man, this is gruesome.
How about getting
My
some
editor
help?
better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose.
Suppose.
Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Marine?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. I need a little help getting it finished, though.
You remember that's Kasusi. I think the closest voice that I think that I've heard her make with that is probably Sally Acorn from the Sonic show. Not quite there, but very close.
Who are you?
Maureen, remember? If that's too hard, maybe you should just stick with Mo.
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
You could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, an illegitimate Corley operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working on them with my dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old hardtail together. I mean, we scrubbed every bolt until it shined. But he took off one day and he never came back. So I switched to toasters.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much of a town. What's left of it is sinking about a foot a year. People either learn to adjust or they leave, which is fine with me.
Not a people person?
I'm just better with toasters, that's all. You seem more concerned with me than your bike.
How's it look?
It looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
Phew. So 3 things.
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
My gang's in trouble. Is going to be an ambush. Someone tried to kill me. I'm after him.
My gang's in trouble.
Polecats?
How'd you know that?
Big emblem on the back of your jacket.
They're headed for an ambush, so I gotta catch 'em.
We better get this bad boy back on the road then, huh?
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Well, thanks.
Don't sweat it.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
Okay.
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces. You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
Todd in the trailer.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet. Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need any aspirin or anything.
Alright, let's just have a peek around here. There is a gas can. Better grab that if we want to get gas. Let's take a look at our bike.
I hate seeing her like this.
Why? It's really my best side.
Ooh. Hose. Grab the hose.
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete. He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the Mink Ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for a while.
Wait, what's that? Oh, that's the bike. Alright, let's go off and find our stuff to repair the bike.
Oh, good.
Oh.
You're not dead yet. I might still
Not
get
dead
a
yet.
quote.
I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't worry. I wasn't trying to. I was just looking for some nice roadside disaster photos and you helped.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel.
Listen, I've got to stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where?
Exactly.
I don't know exactly. My crew is escorting some VIPs to the Corley Motors shareholders meeting, and there's an ambush waiting for them somewhere up the road.
Yeah?
Give me a ride.
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
Okay.
Pretty small to be carrying me around.
I rolled you.
Really? Let's have a look at the mailbox.
It's empty.
Kick it.
I don't want to hurt Moe's mailbox.
Oh, you lying bitch. Just took off in a car.
Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
Seems like we have someone else to deal with now. Alright. Where are we? We're down here. So we've got... There's 1, 2, 3... 3 places. If go
I don't
that way-
walk.
Yeah, okay, that's the way out. So that's all this place is. Alright, first thing. We're going over to... What was his name again? The guy who runs the junkyard?
Either someone's doing some welding down there, or we're talking about some very subcode wiring.
Wow, interesting. She lost her welding torch. I wonder if he has something to do with it. Jimmy?
Smells like burning metal down there. Apparently this guy has a dog.
What? Didn't hear about that. Alright. Let's knock on the door.
Who's out there? Hey,
I'm trying to do my art in here, buddy.
I don't got time to waste on...
I'm a friend of Moe's. I need...
Listen, I didn't take no welding torch. You hear me? I'm no crook.
So get off my back already. What do you want?
Hey, I hear you already.
That's it.
I got a guy coming to look.
Take that.
This view defines true beauty.
I'll be kissing.
I'm not putting my lips on that. I think he's had enough.
Let's have a look. Todd's signs.
His decor has a strong carnival coin toss flavor to it.
So wait, you're downstairs. Metal figure.
I hope he's not trying to bring these to life or anything like that.
Grandpa.
That would make a good mailbox post in hell. Not a bad version, really.
Don't know if there's much
Ouch.
more here. What the hell? Tin dog.
I had a dog with a funnel on its head when I was a kid.
Wait, is that a... Oh, it's just metal figure. Okay, we got the welding torch.
That's my welding torch. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was just lying around.
A pair of forks, little gas, and we're set.
Another one down. Let's have a look over here. There's a lock on here.
Tough looking padlock.
We right click this, so no, nothing here yet. Can I kick the door open?
Don't think so.
Okay.
The top of this fence is electrified.
Now go over it. So there's the tower.
I bet that thing's full of gas. If only I could get in there.
This one's a very interesting puzzle. You'll find out later, but I was quite surprised by it. Trying to remember where we get certain stuff. Yeah, Todd, there it is.
Heavy looking.
Kick it.
Open up, Todd.
Need to crash? No worries, Matthias. Have a good one.
Todd's junkyard. Open up, Todd. Oh yeah, I knocked him out.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knocked him out. Wait, oh, that's out in the street. I thought he'd
It
go down
comes
the
out
drain.
a hole in the bottom and goes over that pulley to the other side of the wall.
So you can open it up like that, but as soon as you go to walk there, straight down. I think there's got to be some other places. There's items I'm missing that I know about. Just trying to remember where you go. Maybe it's in Todd's. Ah, that's a refrigerator. I didn't know. I thought it was a cupboard. Meat. Cabinet. These are the things I'm looking for. Lockpick. Right. We can make it over in here now. Let's use the lockpick on the lock. We're gonna pick up that lock too. Okay. As soon as you come over the ladder to climb it, set off an alarm. So they've sort of double barricaded this.
All right there. I'm talking to you, boy. You are trespassing on private property.
Remain still, and we will not shoot you.
What? Apparently they are.
I get to say fire before you do that, Floyd.
Sorry, boss. I got excited.
Alright, so to fix this one, you actually think you're going to go up the tower to get petrol. But what you do, you touch this, and then go over and hide over here in the dark.
Remain where you... Hey, where is he?
I told you, I nailed him last time.
Well, who set off the alarm, Floyd?
Maybe somebody's just fooling with us.
Oh, it's him. It's that guy you keep missing.
Well, if you could hold this thing still while I'm shooting.
I'm going down for a closer look.
I don't see nobody. He must have run away.
Nah, we would have seen him running from the air. He must be hiding up in the tower.
We got him treed.
Let's go up and get him.
So it's a bit of a false flag, or what do you call it? So what you got to do is you got to go grab the gas cap here. Set that there. Grab our hose. And siphon some petrol out. So it's a red herring, sorry. It was a red herring. You got to get your petrol from this guy.
Hey, who's that down there in the yard?
It's him. Get him.
Where?
Over there. Quick, you go around the other side and we'll have him cornered.
Where'd he go?
Evie!
Let's call him.
How you going?
Boss.
No, let's call on reinforcements.
Hydration. I will go and grab it in 1 sec. Once we do it the cutscene. So these guys are going to be coming back with reinforcements.
Oh, good. You get this from the gas tower?
Not exactly.
Just a pair of new forks and we're on the road.
Alright. Oh shit. Oh, hit save on here. God, this is September the 9th. Jeez. Empty. Let's do number 3. Alright. I will be back in 1 sec. With a drink. Oh, thanks for the hydration, Evie. Oh, boy. All right. Resume. That's 2 done. We just need to go and get a some forks. So in order to do that, what we're going to do, we're going to use this padlock on the fence here to lock it. That'll show Todd. Now he can't get into his own junkyard. And we will try the chain now.
Ah, junk.
Alright, so... parts pile.
Just the kind of forks I need. Right on top.
Think it'd be as easy as that?
Down.
Is he actually spitting out bolts? Bloody dog. Alright. So what we're going to do in this situation, we're going to have to create a diversion. We can't just throw it at him. Let's go stick it in here.
Dog jumps in car, eats meat, jumps out, kills me.
Oh, okay. So apparently we're going to go somewhere else. Wait, what? I thought this was the way to do it. Alright, let's climb back up. So we're going to walk across here, over this side, and up to the crane. Oh, it wouldn't have been that car. Yeah. No, it must be over there, further around the crane. You can see you can go out. Anyway, he's a bit busy there, so let's, we're gonna try and walk down there and not bloody disturb the dog, hopefully.
Here, Poochie Pooch. Pooch. Bon appetit, mud.
Alright. He's in the car now. Go. I'm gonna jump up here into this. There you go. We'll just let him hang. There he is in the background. Let's grab those forks.
Nice forks. Where'd you find them?
Right next to the knives and spoons.
Well, that's it. Wait outside for a minute and I'll finish her up. I'm working on a surprise.
I hate surprises.
All right, here she comes. Am I cool or what?
You're amazing. I should crash that thing every day. So what's the surprise?
Oh, just your average everyday pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster.
You're serious?
Yes.
But only the vultures.
I have my connections. Now, are you gonna try this thing out or
She's
not?
added a little something to her bike.
Ooh, wish I had a camera.
I wish I had some way of paying you back.
Just beat it, will ya? You're scaring away my regular customers.
Bye, Mo.
Send me a postcard from the ambush.
Oh no.
Alright, look lively. He's a sneaky one.
This time he ain't getting past us.
See him?
Nope.
Keep looking.
They blocked the way out. Well, there's gonna be one way to deal with it. Oh, why'd you go all the way out here, dude? Okay. Well. Let's create a distraction.
You hear that?
He's back at the gas tower.
He's got a lot of nerve, that piece of trash.
Let's get him.
All units follow me.
God, how bloody expensive is this gas?
Ben, how'd you get behind us?
Where are the suits?
Corley's making a pit stop. He has a bladder the size of a thimble, man.
Ripburger?
Haven't seen him in a while. Ben, man, what's the deal? Did you find something up the road? Are we headed for trouble?
No. We're in it.
Put my head in a basket, 'cause I'd had a tank full. When she blew my gasket, I surely was thankful. Till I head for the skies up above. It's a woman with wheels that I love.
Come on, old man. I gotcha. Now, do something incriminating, like ambush somebody. Aha, the plot thickens.
Yep. Ripburger, you piece of shit.
You shouldn't have laughed at me in those board meetings, Malcolm.
What a psycho.
Gotcha. Hey, look what I found in the bushes.
What is that?
It's a chokehold. Come here and I'll demonstrate.
It's got a camera.
I'll get her.
No. Nestor will take care of her. You have an important engagement with the rest of the Corley family.
Right.
But don't forget to destroy that camera.
Yeah.
Now then,
Now
Malcolm,
one.
how about one for the road?
Corley? Corley.
Ben,
Jesus.
I guess Rip Burger couldn't wait for natural causes. Just like him to hit a man when his fly's down.
Ripburger did this to you?
Yeah, he knew I was dying, and he knew that my will would put him out of a job. He wants to take over Corley Motors, Ben. Sell it off to foreigners, lay off workers, start making minivans. You understand me? Minivans!
Minivans!
Oh.
No, not minivans.
You gotta hurt him for me, Ben. Promise me you'll hurt him bad.
I promise.
I want my
He wants
daughter to
muscle.
take over the company.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, and she's a real mechanical genius, Ben. Rebuilt her first carburetor when she was 4. I used to call her the diaper dynamo.
Find my daughter, Ben. Find Maureen.
Maureen?
Yep, Maureen is Corley's daughter.
Ripburger's way ahead of me. I just hope Maureen can handle herself until I get there.
Gun, I understand. Why'd he bring a camera? Who does this guy work for? Corley Motors.
Nestor, what's that moving over there by that pile?
I don't know, Rip, but I think that pile is Bolus.
Yes, now I remember. You're the smart one, aren't you?
There's Mo's shack, but I don't see the limo. Maybe I beat them. On second thought, maybe I didn't.
What a mess. Picture. Yeah.
Here's Mo's picture of her and her Uncle Pete at his mink ranch. She said she went there whenever she needed to get away for a while. That's pretty much my only lead right now.
Debris.
Looks like someone searched this place in a hurry. Nothing left but debris, except for that smashed up camera. Back's open. No film inside. Mo said she didn't have a camera.
Interesting. She's not here. We better go look for her. Cops are already there.
So much for returning to the scene of the crime. They'll be coming this way soon. I gotta get a plan. Fast.
Trying to remember where else we go. Oh, that way. That's the way we came originally. Back to the kickstand. Wait, what is there? Oh, that's around the side. Semi.
This sucker's mine.
Can I?
Look, I really need a ride.
Why? You got a bike. You don't need any more. Kick it.
Look, I really need a ride.
Well, no use doing that. I'd say he's inside.
Hey, killer.
What?
Hey, it's cool. Your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
Haven't you been watching the news?
Once again, our top story tonight, Malcolm Corley, owner of Corley Motors, was found dead at a rest stop just outside the town of Melonweed. Apparently, the benevolent patriarch and CEO was viciously beaten about the head and neck, savagely and without
Like how he
mercy.
screams in the
Police
screen.
have arrested a notorious outlaw biker gang known as the Polecats.
No.
With the exception of their leader, who is still at large. Roadblocks have been set up along Highway 9 in an effort to apprehend this dangerous and violent criminal.
We've been set up.
Roadblocks suck.
I shouldn't have left the gang there.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about it. You ain't making me an accessory after the fact. Just lay low, man.
God damn, we've been set up. That was friggin' Ripburger's plan all along, to get a biker gang to take the fall for him killing Corley. Interesting how the news guys start talking about it as soon as the other guy referred to it. Yeah. Yeah. I like the news guy just leans right in and screams when he's friggin' talking.
Look, let me tell you what happened.
I told you I don't want to get involved.
Look, let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
I told you I don't want to get involved.
Apparently not. Alright, well. Hey.
I can do that.
Not gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Not gonna happen.
He seems bad at it.
Seem to have a lot of time on your hands. Not to mention nicks and scratches. Am I distracting you? That's your truck out front. I need a ride.
I look like a cabbie to you. Get lost. They're not letting anyone through that roadblock anyway.
Not even truckers?
They turned me around, said police business only. Pigs.
God.
Look, I really need a ride.
Not gonna happen.
Why? 'Cause you're afraid of some cops?
No, because I don't like you.
Wow.
I just killed a guy.
I'm just about to.
I don't think that's good for the table.
Hey, Quahog.
Yeah, Emmett?
I'm gonna be knifing up your table for a while, all right?
The customer with the knife is always right.
Good talking to you. Friendly folks you get in here.
Emmett's not what you'd call an I'm okay, you're okay person.
Ah, shut your hole, Quahog.
So what we're gonna do... Let's head around back to where we started the game, in the dumpster.
Psst. Hey! Hey! Ben, no time to talk.
You know, it's stank in there, but I can't remember a better sleep.
You gotta help me. Go find my editor in Corville. Tell him I took pictures of the Corley murder.
You got pictures?
Yeah, but some thug took my camera.
So you don't have any pictures?
Well, I tracked the guy to Melonweed, but I'm not going near the place. They'd kill me. Get my editor. He's gotta get me out of this. Take one of these fake IDs to get through the roadblocks.
Holy shit.
My career is riding on those pictures. Help me, Ben. You're my only hope.
Oh, don't worry. I owe you one. If Miranda's thug is the same one that trashed Moe's place, that could be Miranda's camera I saw there.
So
but
two
then,
things.
who's got the film?
Two things that come out of that. Help me, Ben, you're my only hope is a Star Wars reference, of course. And the fact that she basically freaking did the dirty on him and just took off on her car so she could get to the ambush before him. Now all of a sudden she needs our help. I can't get through the roadblock myself, but maybe someone else can.
Pretty mediocre fake ID. Hope no one notices the correction fluid under the name. Here.
What's that?
Fake federal investigator ID. Could be of some use at one of those roadblocks. Ever hear of this place? Uncle Pete's Mink Ranch?
I remember there used to be some sort of weasel plantation or something up the road.
Down Highway 9 on the other side of them damn roadblocks. I used to pick up mink meat there real cheap and sell it to school lunch programs. That was a good scam.
So how about a ride? What if they search the back and find my bike?
It's buried in a pile of concentrated fertilizer powder. Trust me, no one's gonna dig through that crap. Now you're gonna ride in the engine compartment.
The engine compartment?
Hey, I smuggle stuff in there all the time, and most of it's worth more than you. So stuff your carcass in there quick and we might hit that mink dump by morning.
Hope you're better with a stick shift than you are with a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Smells like he's got a fuel leak. I love engine fires.
Sorry, sir. Only police vehicles beyond this point.
I'm with the feds, Chump. Check it out.
Huh? What's this about?
Undercover agricultural sting operation.
What's in the back?
Fertilizer.
All right, move along.
Hope you rubes get your man.
Made it. This looks like he's passing out from the gas, from the fuel leak.
We stop moving. Problem with your truck?
Loose hose, nothing big. I already pulled your bike out. It's sitting right over there. Well, nice knowing you. Gotta hit the road, you know.
Uh-oh. He did have a fuel leak, and he took my fuel line to fix it. That trucker's gonna die for what he did.
That little bastard. So you can't use the bike, obviously.
Won't work without a fuel line.
What do you have to find out just at that time? Uncle Pete's Mink Ranch. The only other place...
The barn's locked.
The only other place we'd figure that Marine would be at. I mean, the whole thing is to go find her now. And get your gang out of jail, I guess, or exonerate them, or whatever. Banner.
That's the insignia of the vultures. I can't believe Mo used to be a vulture. But then again, how else could she have gotten that recoil
I
booster?
was just about to say, the vultures are known for having their recoil boosters, which is like a turbo.
Looks like a mink pelt.
Mink pelts. Let's have a look.
There's a picture of Maureen and Malcolm. Looks like they're restoring an old hardtail together.
Oh, look at the pic of Malcolm and Marine together. That was apparently a what's the name that I missed? An achievement one stage.
Lots of bikes. Lots of bikes.
Any others?
Lots of bikes.
Any others?
Lots of bikes.
Okay. What about that one again?
There's a picture of Maureen and Malcolm. Looks like they're restoring an old hardtail together.
Okay. Lock.
Tough-looking padlock. I don't have anything. I don't have anything.
Oh, okay. Gotta be something that I can use. Bed. Use the bed.
Not after Mo made it so nice.
Window.
This must be the window Maureen stared out of as a young girl, dreaming of her life repairing toasters.
Such alive. Open chest.
It's locked.
Oh god, I can't even remember how to do this. The bed. Can I kick the bed?
No.
I know what I need, but I can't freaking remember where to get it. Don't kick the bike. Maybe it's in here.
No.
I doubt that it's gonna let me just go without...
I don't walk.
Okay. Did I try opening that door?
The barn's locked.
Alright, in we go, this way. Gotta be something else here that I am not missing, that I'm missing. Pillow. There we go. Tire iron. Let's use that on the lock.
Ah, junk. And a hose I can use on my bike. I don't think Mo would mind if I borrow him. Mo?
There she goes. There's that bloody truck, isn't it? That was the recoil booster.
She took my booster fuel. Why is she running from me? She must think the whole world's against her. I think I know how that feels. That does it. He's dead.
You notice he had an Empire tattoo?
That sign. That means I'm in cavefish territory.
Lone bike, no threat.
Cavefish.
Freight truck. Target. I think he's going to be laughing soon. Ooh.
This cargo is worthless. We have been tricked, my brothers. Back to the cave.
The place looks deserted. Maybe the boss was wrong and she ain't coming here.
She's coming. We just got here first. That means all we have to do is sit here and wait.
Right. So, lots of things just happened there. The truckie that we said's gonna die, died. But he took out the bridge for our next area, which means we're gonna figure out a way to get over there. Semi-trailer. Let's have a look.
Looks like Emmett dropped a load here. What a stinking mess.
Truck full of custard? No, fertilizer. Yeah, no, it kind of looks a bit funny the way it is like that. Oh wait, what? No. I don't want you. I want you to get on the bike, Ben. Get on the bike. Oh, there we go. So we finally have control of Ben on the bike now, so quite an interesting thing. Not taking the mine road, we are going to keep going up. like it's been taken out quite well. X bridge.
Something tells me the bridge is out. Not on foot.
Another thing you can see here, sign.
Professor Schmetterling's experimental flying suit.
Experimental flying suit, I don't remember that one.
One of the gorge's many casualties. This is the last picture ever taken of Professor Schmetterling.
So apparently everyone's had an attempt to go over this gorge.
Notice, jumping the Cuyahoga Gorge, although tempting, is highly illegal and dangerous. We recommend the recently constructed Cuyahoga Gorge Bridge for transgorge travel. Drive safely.
Except it's gone now.
Ricky Myron's infamous gorge jump. Tightrope walkers, hang gliders, human cannonballs. Many have tried to cross the mighty Cuyahoga Gorge, and many have failed. Except for Ricky Myron, the Flying Torch, who jumped the gorge on a stock Corley motorcycle. It was later uncovered that he had modified his Corley with a pre-regulation destroyer-class solid fuel recoil booster and an automotive hover lift. Myron said he would gladly replicate the jump to clear his name, but his special ramp was stolen by a mysterious truck hijacking motorcycle gang.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Recoil booster and a hover lift, eh? Thanks for the tip, Rick. You're right, though. I'll need that ramp.
Yep, two things we need. We need a ramp. We need the recoil booster fuel that Marine stole from us. We go up for quite a bit. If we end up going back to the mink farm, we run into Nestor and Bolus sitting in the car. So there's not really much place to go other than the old mine road. Here's the ranch.
Look at him run.
But everyone after us. Well, we're gonna get on the old mine road here to
cavefish.
just escape him. So the old mine road's the old road that was here before the main road back there. That's why it keeps circling over the top of the road. But it's a good biker's road.
Father Torque.
Father Torque?
I haven't seen you since you retired from the Polecats.
Hey, Ben. How's my gang doing?
That's a long story. What are you doing out here?
Well, retirement's pretty boring, Ben. So I thought I'd come out to the old mine road and look for trouble.
You're picking fights?
That's what the old mine road's for, son.
Father Torque, I need your help. The gang's in jail and the law.
Ben, I'm not the leader of the Polecats anymore. You are. Can't you see I'm on permanent vacation?
Any fighting tips, Torque?
Ah, Ben, who's tougher than you?
The Rottweilers, the Vultures, and the Cavefish. They're the other gangs around here.
Nobody, but those Rottweilers are uglier.
They're none too bright either. I'm sure you can handle them.
The Vultures are quick, and they're nuts.
The ones with those boosters are hard to whip. Just remember, Ben, it's not about muscle, it's about timing.
What's up with those cavefish, man?
Watch out, Ben. They're not out here for sport. They hijack big rigs. It's part of their religion. Don't get in their way. They're blind, cold-hearted killers.
How do the cavefish ride their
How do the cavefish ride if they're blind?
Well, they're only blind because they wear those special goggles to shield their sensitive cave-dwelling eyes. Special sensors in the goggles pick up the dots in the road and other large objects and landmarks to help them navigate. Kind of trippy, huh?
You know any way around Cuyahoga Gorge?
Around it? It's miles and miles long, Ben. What's the matter? Don't like bridges?
It blew up.
Ooh, sorry I missed that. Well, you could jump it, like Ricky Myron. Cavefish got his ramp in their hideout, you know.
So we're going to have to go to the Cavefish's lair to get the ramp for that.
Where is the cavefish hideout exactly?
Somewhere on this road. The entrance is totally invisible unless you got those weird cavefish specs. Can't talk anymore, Ben. Eating too many bugs.
Well, take it easy, Father.
Give him hell, Polecat.
Alright, I think... Before we finish up, I think... I can't save here, goddamn. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna exit here. I'm gonna just stop somewhere where we can finish up for the night. What's happening with the music? Sounds very crackly. Alright, we'll stop there tonight, I think. I think we did quite well. Alright. Let's save there. I'm gonna hop down there. Yes. Alright. Oh, it was great getting into Full Throttle and finishing the dig. Really love Full Throttle though. It's always a game that I love coming back to. It's been a while since I played it. I remember when I got it first, I ended up bringing it. I brought it home and a mate come over for a sleepover and we played this all night. It was a fun game to have. All right.